Whoiskingshawn.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. This is a highly recommended video. People have been asking me to drop my master list for primary trade lines. It's actually 30 primary trade lines I got. That's going to be in my next ebook coming up. But today I'm giving you, on this video, 15 primary trade lines that you can add and increase your score very fast in 90 days, right? So we're going to try to go through this list. I'm not going to break down all 15. I'll be here for about an hour. If you want full breakdowns of any of these companies, you can go back on my old videos. I broke down all 15 of these companies from A to Z. So I'm gonna give you the list. You got to do your own homework. And again, no matter what I tell you, anybody tell you, always do your own research on any of these companies. Go to Trustpilot and look at the reviews. So let's go through this master list right now. It's Lockbox. Lockbox is a great credit builder. You're trying to look for a primary trade line. And just to let you know, the only thing with Lockbox, they're only available in certain states, right? But great company. Let's move on to the next. Is Credit Strong. Everybody should know Credit Strong. They got personal credit builders, right? That you could really increase your credit score. Different options here. And even when you're ready to build that business credit, this is really where you got the hack at right here on the business side with Credit Strong. You could boost your credit score with dealing with Credit Strong. I broke down both sides on my channel, so you could go back on that video. Next is Covo. Covo is another great company, which I really like. You can actually get up to a $2,500 primary trade line with Covo. And just to let you know, all these that I'm showing you are no credit checks, so you don't have to worry about it affecting your credit score, right? Let's move on to the next one. Is Stellified, right? Stellified is a great company. I actually did two breakdowns on this company. Very good company. Been around not too long, but it's been around and is helping people with their credit score, right? Next one on the list is Magnum by Credit Strong product. Now, yes, they connected with Credit Strong, but if you really want to boost that credit score, this is the one you need to be at. You know, increase that score up to 86 points on the average, what is really good. And then you can see the whole breakdown right here, right? Great company. Kickoff, the next one on the list. Everybody knows Kickoff. They've been around forever, and you can actually start building your credit report with as little as $5, people. This is no excuse. You could literally start with $5 and start building your credit report and your credit score, right? Let's go on to this next one. Probably one of my favorites for the past 2 years, again, is the extra debit card. You can have collections, you can have late payments, they will approve, and you see right here. It could increase your score up to 48 points, which is really good. And it's going to be reported as a credit card on your credit report, right? Let's move on to the next one. Is Ava, another credit builder that's been around for a while. It's really good. You can get up to a $2,500 primary trade line. These are the kind of accounts you want to be adding on your credit report. No matter what I say, go to Trustpilot and see people's reviews and seeing the increases and the impacts to their credit report. Next on the list is Tomo Boost, and the great part about it, you could get up to a $30,000 credit line with them. I did a full breakdown, probably close to a year right now. Good company, been around. Again, look them up, see if you couldn't afford it. If it's in your budget, go ahead and move on and start shooting that credit score up. Next one is Grow Credit. Now, Grow Credit, I did about 2 breakdowns on this in the past. Can increase your score up to 44 points. Another company that you could deal with if you're trying to increase your credit score, right? Next on Seed5. Now, I did a video on Seed5 probably about 2 years ago. Pretty basic company again, but if you're trying to build that credit, this is a trade line that you can add on your credit report. Credit AI. Now, Credit AI, I did 2 videos when it first came out, and I did one probably a little over a year. It's basically a debit card. They'll give you a $1,500 trade line, and you can start building your credit profile. You see what works for you. Go through all these companies, do your own research, and see what works for you, people. Just don't jump on every single one. Go through them and see what one actually works for you and works for your budget, right? So Let's move on to the next one right here is Self. Now, Self is the OG in the game. We all know that. Self been around for years, helping people out. You could get it on an iPhone, you could get it on an Android, whatever you want, you could download it. No hard pull, as you see here, for any of their products, which is really good. You know, see what package worked for you and start building this credit report, people. We gotta stop being lazy and start doing the work, right? We're gonna go over here to Intrigue. Now with Intrigue, what makes them so special is I did a video, I say a little over a year and a half ago with them, did the full breakdown. You could go back on and see how it is, but you could get up to a $10,000 primary trade line report into your credit report, people. We gotta stop being lazy and do the work. There's no excuses for not seeing these great companies, and again, doing your own research, you know what I mean? So look into them, see if they work for you. If they're in your budget, go ahead, add them. All right, let's move on to the last one. Number 15, a company based out of Southern California, Tradeline Supply. You know, I did probably about 8 videos on Tradeline Supply through my journeys on YouTube. Great company. Now, if you're looking to boost that credit score up and you're trying to look for a great company to have trade lines, go right here. You can see different kind of trade lines, different amounts. And again, I always tell you, when you add in these kind of trade lines, you want to look for, you know, a lot of people be running to the limit. So let's just say here, let's go here, and you could go down, you'll see cars for 20,000, 28,000, 30, 50,000. I think I did a video on one that was on this. I think it was a Chase for like a Bank of America. I can't remember. You got to go back on the video. It was like a $66,000 trade line. Really good. But again, we want to go on this column right here. We always want to look date open. This is the most important thing. 2011, 2012, 2021, 2004 is unbelievable. That's basically a 20-year trade line, $14,000 limit, which is really good. This is what you want to look for. But I always advise you to always look for 7 years plus. You know, it looks good if it's a car that's 15,000 or 50,000. You know, people get excited, say 50,000, but it only have a year or 2 years history on it. You want to stay away from ones like that. You want to look for ones that, again, 7+ years, so you can really get the impact of your credit score when you're trying to increase it. So again, people, just to recap, I gave you 15 primary trade lines that you'll be able to add on your credit report and start increasing it over time. I say in at least 90 days you can start, you know, seeing the impact if you add at least 3 to 4 of these on. For new accounts, and I mean somebody that's fresh, rebuilding their credit report, they don't really have anything on it. If you are a person that got a 700 credit score, you shouldn't be adding any of these primary trade lines. These are more for like beginners, or if you had bankruptcy in the past, or if you're rebuilding your credit. These primary trade lines are for. Again, I want to see everybody win in 2024. Like, comment, subscribe, but for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.